Yo, what's up? This is Jeff Viedas, and you're watching the Poor Man's Podcast. What, you want the Yuppie Cast? Go fuck yourself.
Hey everybody, this is Courtney from Stealing Pittsburgh, home of the Weekend Update PGH, and I'm so excited to be here for the first time on the Poor Man's Podcast, giving you a sneak peek of what's on deck for this weekend in Pittsburgh. On Friday, we have the very first night market happening at the Lawrenceville Market House from 7 to 9 p.m. The event sounds like a ton of fun and will feature wine tastings, $2 donuts, poems, tarot readings, unique and handmade goods for sale, and lots of food and fun. On Saturday, the Pittsburgh Zoo is hosting its annual Zoo Brew event from 6:30 to 10 p.m. Such a cool evening where you can enjoy beers and bites as you stroll through the zoo, listening to live music and interacting with animals. Definitely something to add to your list. Last but certainly not least, on Sunday, Hidden Harbor and Golden Age Beer are throwing their second annual Summer Luau from 12 to 7 p.m. at the Golden Age Homestead location. I actually went to the inaugural event last year and had the best time listening to music, eating great food, and sipping on tiki cocktails in the beer garden. Their beer garden is also dog friendly, so highly recommend to stop by with your furry friend. Catch the full Weekend Update PGH for more than 30 ways to fill your weekend in Pittsburgh. Live every Thursday evening on Instagram and TikTok at Stealing Pittsburgh. That's STEELING Pittsburgh, and follow along for more things to eat, drink, and do locally.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 565 Live in Bellevue. We are here with guest Kat Walker of Burgh Bus. Kat, thank you for coming on. We are excited to have you on. Like I was saying earlier, I talked to Nick about a year ago, maybe a little less, when I first heard about Burgh Bus, and it's so cool. Can you tell everybody? I guess I will just let you start with telling everybody what Burgh Bus is, who doesn't know about it.
Sure, yeah. So we are Pittsburgh's only transportainment company. So we have a big 40-foot school bus that we've converted into a roving show of sorts, a variety show, I guess I could call it. We do comedy shows, we do drag shows. We're going to start doing some specialized tours like movie location tours. And we also have private shuttles, private parties that we do. So really it's an eclectic bus that the city of Pittsburgh can enjoy as an entertainment source.
So how did you get started with deciding to do this on a bus? And secondly, because you said Pittsburgh and buses, is there an extra level of kind of being afraid of being on the roads with, you see the buses with the sinkholes and the bridges? Like in Pittsburgh, it seems to be like bus Armageddon.
Right. Yeah. You never know what's going to happen with a bus or a bridge
Yeah.
in the city of Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
We definitely make that joke on the bus. My husband, Nick, had the idea probably about 8 years ago now when we first moved to Pittsburgh. He just had this like light bulb go off. The name Burgh Bus. We had seen these entertainment buses in other cities before, like Nashville, Tennessee, Cleveland, Asheville, North Carolina. And he's always been obsessed with buses for whatever reason. He's like, he needed to own a bus in his life. And so
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, mission accomplished. We wanted it to have like a comedic element to it, so we knew that we wanted comedy to be kind of at the forefront, to have a comedic host doing like tours of Pittsburgh in some fashion. So about 3 years ago, it was pre-pandemic, we took the plunge and we bought this old school bus and we fixed it up and launched our company. Pandemic hit. So you know what happened there, and then we actually ended up launching right at the right time, like when everyone was kind of coming out of the woodwork from their COVID caves. In it was June of 2022, so a year ago we launched.
Oh my God, that was a year ago. It's 2023. Holy shit.
It's 2023.
Oh my
What's going
God.
on?
Oh my God.
More than halfway through 2023.
I know.
Yeah.
We're all just getting older.
We are.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I
I don't
Ew.
appreciate it.
Ew.
So do you or he have any kind of comedy experience, or what made you pick comedy versus music or anything else, kind of entertainment?
Yeah, so we're not comedians ourselves, but we've always really loved comedy, and it's something that kind of brought us together in our relationship. Like, we would go to New York City all the time and go to comedy clubs, and we've seen stand-up comedy a lot in different cities, and it's just something that we like are passionate about.
Yeah.
And so we knew we wanted to like bring a different like sightseeing entertainment experience to Pittsburgh with this comedy element. And that was really like at the forefront of our idea with Burgh Bus.
Do you see more people riding it that are out of town, or do you see them from in town? Because if you're doing a tour of Pittsburgh, I would think some Pittsburghers might not be as interested, but when you hear the comedic element, that automatically, like, that's a completely new way to look at a city.
Yeah, it's definitely a mixture of both. I would say that like on a weekend, like Friday or Saturday night, we probably have like half and half.
Okay.
Tourists
Yeah.
and like local people. So people will get together like for a birthday for a friend and grab 5 people and come on board, and then it'll be, you know, a couple or, you know, a family who are out of town visiting and they're riding for the first time. And it's a way for people to like see the city, because we go on a 90-minute route basically all over town.
Yeah.
It's a way for people to see the city and also like do something different and fun and wild, and it's BYOB, so people can drink, which is enticing for a lot of people.
Oh,
You'd
yeah.
be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I remember, and just talking to some of the comedians we had, as you just heard, we had Jeff Fieldhouse on. Danny and I just did a show, that was forever ago now. Was that in June?
June.
Or when was that? It feels like with Chrissy Costa and Jeff Fieldhouse. We're
Oh
both
my
there.
gosh.
We
Yeah,
love
it feels
both
like
of them.
forever ago.
That feels like forever ago, but I think it was last month. But yeah, and then Matt Light. So you have a lot of comedians. Who else?
Yeah, so we've got Jeff Fieldhouse, Chrissy Costa, Matt Light, Maddie Malloy, Eric Nesby, and those are really our core 5. Matt Light does a lot of our weekend R-rated tours.
Yeah.
And that's been going really well. We've like I said, we've been trying to kind of mix it up and do different things as well, like drag shows, and we're starting to do like shuttles out to Star Lake.
Yeah.
Also.
Oh,
So we just
that's
did
a
our
good idea.
first
Yeah.
one. Gosh, that place is
I would do
wild.
that even if you
Oh.
just screamed at me the whole time, just so I didn't have to park at Starlink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
huge.
That is.
Yes. So that we did our first one last week, actually, to the Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa show.
That's a great way to
yeah.
start it.
It was crazy. it was a lot of fun, though. I was on the bus. Nick was on the bus. And it was great. Like, it was great energy. People just, you know, it's cheaper than an Uber, and like it gets you there safely and back, and you don't have to deal with parking, and you can listen to music and drink on your way there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we're gonna try to do more of those.
Yeah, I think that'll be.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna do one out to Four Chord as well, the music festival.
Yes, I saw
Oh,
that.
cool.
Yeah.
At
I want
Wild
to go.
Things Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for
I'm so excited about it.
that one. Yeah, that's a 2-day festival, and it goes for like, I don't know, like 10 hours. Like
It
every
seemed like it was a
day.
long day from like,
Yeah.
I think like 1 to 10 or something
Yeah.
crazy for
Yeah,
both days.
it's crazy.
Yellow Card's my favorite band.
Oh my
I'm very
gosh,
excited.
Ocean Avenue.
Yes.
My 6-year-old has it memorized now.
Oh really?
Matt has that song memorized. Yeah.
Really?
It's a really good song.
Yeah. It came
Solid.
on like my music, and he started singing it. He wants to play drums, so he
you go.
yeah. So
I
I'm
still
gonna
remember
try to
that
get him.
music video.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
with like the shopping cart. Is that the one?
Maybe.
Or am I thinking?
I don't know.
I thought there was a shopping cart in the beginning. With
Very
like the guy
possible.
walking, and maybe I'm thinking of something obscure.
It's probably that because your memory is weird.
No,
Yeah.
I thought it
I feel
started
like
out
you
with
would
him walking.
remember.
I
He
don't know
knows
why I
something
remember a
literally
shopping cart.
10
Like
years ago, but can't remember something 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm definitely fully there. Yeah. Short-term memory.
No, it's
Yeah.
just because I remember Mr. Brightside's video with the White Stripes 7 Nation Army, because it was all
Oh.
like the videos that I saw before I went to school in like 2002, and like I remember that kind of
Yeah.
good Charlotte era.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a
Those were good
that was a
times,
golden
though.
age.
My
Yeah,
heart.
it's the 1999-94 of music.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I feel like too, when you're that age and you're listening to all those songs, it really like solidifies something in your brain, and like you have a connection always with those bands and those songs.
I've said this to everybody who will listen to me about this. The Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 video game is my that has the biggest influence on my taste in music today. The Tony Hawk video games. Yeah. The music from that, all the punk songs or rock songs. Yeah. There's just, or rap songs. There's like, they have everything on that.
They have everything.
Everything, man. I know. I got real. They have Cisco.
I was like, is that what you were going with?
Yeah. Everything. Yeah.
Every single one.
Every thong.
Man, that's what it is, man.
Yeah. Lacy thongs, every kind.
Plethora, man.
Like
every single kind.
Ooh.
Oh, do we think?
Yeah. No,
Maybe
we
yes.
think.
Let me think.
There's always an occasion.
On Tony Hawk 4, there was
Tony Hawk
definitely,
4,
yeah,
I know, like,
had the crotchless.
That was my favorite Tony Hawk game.
Oh, yeah?
Tony Hawk 4, and I'll still hear like an AC/DC song and be like, Tony Hawk 4 soundtrack. You know, like that's what I associate with a lot of those songs. Gosh, what was like Misfits?
TNT?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dynamite.
So good.
It was so good. But.
Yeah, brings me back.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
were the good days.
Those were the good days.
They were.
Yeah. That was when Bam Margera wasn't like
A total
Bam.
fucking weird piece of shit. Yeah.
I feel like R.I.P. Beautiful Bam.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Yep.
it's gone.
Yep. Forever
Never
gone.
coming back.
No.
Coming back.
Not able to fix that.
No.
Which really kind of depresses me from
I
time
know.
to time.
Because he was gorgeous.
Oh my
Gorgeous.
God.
I thought about getting a heartogram tattoo like 20 years ago.
I think we all did. Yeah.
Wouldn't
Comes
do it.
back to the Tony Hawk games, man.
It does. Sure does.
Yeah.
Everything
I remember
stems from
my
that.
brother had that, and he had like the hymn T-shirt and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Sweet, man.
Villa
CKY.
Vallo. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The lead singer of him.
Yeah.
I had the poster.
Yes.
I believe
The
that.
iconic poster.
I'm getting pretty skinny, Shay. I think pretty soon, man.
Grow up.
I think I might be able to recreate it.
crows behind you on
so
your poster. We get it.
You're so annoying.
I'll wear your mask you got me, man.
Okay,
Danny
then
got
it's
me.
acceptable.
I think it's rubber, right?
I think so. I'm not sure.
The material's not. Well, it's not feather, I guess.
It's not feather.
What made me think of it is because it's hot. Anyway, it's a rubber crow mask,
Okay.
which is maybe the top 5 creepiest things I've ever seen.
It was
but
terrifying.
I love it. Yeah.
Yes. But we love to hate it.
Oh no, we love to
And
love
we
it.
feel- yes.
Yeah.
I feel like Kat needs a backstory.
Is it like super 3-dimensional? Like I'm.
Oh,
trying to...
she. Yeah, I guess we don't. If I just said
She's
she
like,
gave me
you
a crow
just-
mask, yeah.
you just have
a
I'm
crow
obsessed
mask
with
or
crows.
people-
Obsessed.
Okay.
Apparently, do you know anything about crows? That's a strange question.
No.
What do you know about crows?
I don't know anything
Cat.
about crows.
Well, apparently,
well, you're about to find out.
I'm giving you a very.
You're about to learn.
I'm all ears.
They're super smart. They're just, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting older and I'm in my bird phase, but like, they're
phase.
super interesting to me because they're so smart and they're like, they're like reasoning and they're deducing and just like problem solving is insane for an animal. Like they're as smart as like a human 6-year-old at certain, things. They can like do a water displacement thing and get a treat or put together like multiple sticks to make a longer arm and like knock something over to get a treat. And they remember faces and they're spiteful if you're mean and they'll shit on your car and they'll protect you. Cause I read this story about this kid who was getting bullied and he had a crow. Crows came in, swooped in.
Oh.
That's what I want. I need a crow army.
Have you always been obsessed with crows?
This
or
is
like a midlife crisis?
yeah, it's a midlife crisis.
Oh.
Crow Chris. Yeah.
How long have you had the crow tattoo?
That was longer. That was just meant to be, Shay.
Exactly.
It just felt right
So
at the time and it
just-
didn't make sense.
And now it
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah.
What about the movie The Crow?
I didn't see it, but it did come out in 1994.
There you go.
You need to see it.
Weird.
I do need to
only
see
right.
it, man. And you need to see Toy Story 3, Shay.
He has crows.
You own them?
I don't
No.
own, no, I don't.
But
I
he
wouldn't.
he
would
pretty
never.
much has them at home.
I
and
feed
they
them
followed him
outside.
to his job.
So you're like the pigeon lady in Home Alone too?
I wish. Yes.
He would love that.
Yes.
That would.
I actually
would-
have a turtle dove for you
should
behind
be
you.
that for Halloween, but with crows.
I should.
It's a little upsetting.
Maybe if you get
Yeah.
like some fake crows and just like have like them on sticks, like look like they're flying above you.
Yeah, maybe.
Then real crows will come and join because
Yeah.
they are thinking that like.
Well,
those
that's the
crows are
thing.
there.
It depends.
It'll attract them.
So baby crows, they stay with their parents until they're adolescents. Adolescent crows, kind of dicks. They go out, they fly around. They like they're troublemakers. That's when you see like the big groups of them. They're usually adolescent. Then they find their spouse. Then you see 2 crows at a time. You'll see the same 2 crows in like a given area. They like mate for life, and then they start their family.
Oh.
But the crows in my neighborhood, I just feed them and stuff, and they're cool.
What do you feed them?
They like cashews unsalted.
Unsalted
Which brand?
Oh.
Dude, they're fucking bougie crows.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man, they cost me $12 like every
Wow.
week.
I hope it's worth it.
No, every 2 weeks. I don't go through them that. Well, I eat some of them too. So this is the worst podcast ever. Let's
10 for the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here's a fee. Here
There
you
we
go.
go.
Here's a fee.
Yeah.
But to get back to I guess
I
Burgh
get
Bus.
the gross almonds for my raccoons and my
Oh,
squirrels
okay.
so that I don't have to eat them.
Oh my gosh, you guys are really like feeding the wildlife over here. Should I call someone about
I
this?
am not feeding wildlife.
I'm like looking at Danny like
I just do the
what kind of
crows.
Waiting
animals
for
are you
it.
feeding? Like is it deer?
No.
No, dude, deer, fucking deer.
I'm just waiting to buy a cheetah off of the black market. I think that's.
I'm not trying. I just want a crow army. Like I'm not
want a
trying to
lot.
do
I
anything.
have raccoons and squirrels living inside my home.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Like legit?
No, for real.
Okay.
I have 2 baby ones on the porch now.
Okay.
I can't get them inside yet, though.
Yeah, maybe you should leave them outside. They seem like outside animals.
Attempted to take them.
That's why I
in
got the
yet.
raccoon on my
Do
shirt
you
today,
have
man.
names for them? Like,
Oh my gosh!
Yeah?
Yes.
Do they have their own like TikTok accounts?
No.
Not yet.
Yeah. But that's coming. I can.
All of
tell.
their videos are saved. I bought a special camera to watch them. Oh, for real.
I would love to see some.
Oh, I'll show you as soon as we're done.
Okay.
Happily.
I would love to.
And recently, I caught the baby raccoons during the day. They usually only come out at night.
It's not a good thing.
So now,
They
Usually
probably
raccoons
have
at day is not a good
the-
thing.
That's probably
yeah, they probably have rabies. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I have a really good video of them now.
Okay. Well,
That's what we were
rabies
going
She can
worth
see
it.
all the
Rabies
foam.
Rabies
video.
I was on vacation when they were there, so like it's like I wasn't in the area, so it's fine.
Okay.
If they have
Fantastic,
rabies.
Shaq.
All right. You
They
guys.
are the babies.
That being said, if somebody listening was to want to find Burgh Bus, where should they go?
Where should they go? So social media at Burgh Bus across TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and then burghbus.com. You can check our calendar there and see what tours we have coming up. We have like public tours every Friday and Saturday night. And then we offer any sort of like private experience. So people can rent the bus for a wedding shuttle. They can rent it as like a, choose your own adventure, like brewery hop.
Do you offer it every day of the week? Like if you wanted to do something on a Tuesday, or do you have to book it Thursday through Sunday?
So
or
for
what?
privates,
Yeah.
you can book it whenever you
Okay,
want. Unless we have something that's like already
Right.
scheduled. So right now we're only offering like scheduled public tours that you can like, buy tickets for on
Yeah.
Friday and Saturdays.
Okay.
We want to try to get to Sundays. So that's why we're going to start doing these movie location tours. Are you familiar with Odd Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
So the host of
John.
John.
He was on here. Yeah.
He
Sholkowski.
say
We were talking
the
about last names
curator.
earlier.
Yes,
Yeah.
the curator of Odd Pittsburgh. He's going to be the one hosting these movie locations.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
And
nice.
he is like so knowledgeable about
I was gonna
everything
say.
Pittsburgh, and he's a huge movie buff. So we're really looking forward to those. There's one coming up in August, so definitely keep an eye out for that. And as we move into the fall, we're going to be doing what we call the Terrible Tour, which is a Steelers themed like comedy tour,
Nice.
Pittsburgh, hosted by Matt Light, and it's fucking hilarious. That last year we had like all these out of towners, football fans come on, and like mascots from well, I should say like they're not official mascots, but they're like characters that are mascots for different teams, and it was just a blast. It was so much fun.
Have you done any like trips to Cleveland or anything like
We
that?
did one.
Yeah. How did that go?
We did one last fall. It was great.
I thought I remember seeing that.
Yeah, we
Matt did it, didn't he?
Yeah, he
I
did.
I thought I remember seeing
Yeah,
that
he
on his
hosted it.
thing.
Matt Light did.
I
and
thought I saw some pretty hilarious videos
I think
from
we'll
that
try
one
to do
too.
at least one more.
Yeah.
And it was like a tailgate. It was really fun.
See, I think that would be also
Yeah.
like going somewhere, not having to drive, not having to worry about anything. You can drink the entire time.
Did they win? Did the Steelers win?
Gosh, I don't.
Because I feel like that would set the tone for the
Yeah.
ride home a little bit.
I don't remember.
I think either way.
I mean, I
We
think you're gonna have
lost,
fun
we all
either
have to
way,
get
but I
hammered
think
and
it's gonna.
forget about
Yeah.
it.
Right.
But I think it's going to be a
hat.
hat. Yeah.
Celebrate your hammer to remember
Yes,
it.
Yeah.
exactly. And then we want to do like some weird shit too around Halloween, like haunted tours.
Yeah, you could like dress the bus up.
Well, yes, we should. We should dress the bus up. I don't know what.
I don't know either, but
they
that
would
sounded
do.
so good.
We're
It
gonna
sounded,
do it.
yeah.
It did.
Yeah, we're
You'll
gonna
think
do
of
it.
something. I
We
feel like
will.
you're creative.
We'll do it. Yeah. So John from Odd Pittsburgh, he did a haunted tour last year. That was awesome. So we'll definitely do more of those.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
That's a really good idea. That's
Haunted
really cool.
things.
And he knows everything.
He knows literally everything and more.
Oh, yeah. So definitely check all that out. We'll tag you. I actually have the Burgh Bus logo. It's probably been up during the full video. So yeah, check that out. Check them up on social media. Do you have a TikTok talk? Jesus, if I could
Tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe. What did I say earlier?
Tic-tac-toe.
Thong, every
Do you need a
thong on
breath
Tic
mint?
Tac.
Do you need a breath mincer?
I need.
Very well.
Yes, we have
Danny, I'm
Burgh
not
Bus
well, man.
Tic Tacs.
You are
They're
not
black and
well.
gold.
They're black and
They're
gold.
black and gold.
Oh my
They're
God.
beer flavored.
Tastes
We
like
do
icy
have
light.
TikTok. It is Burgh Bus.
Oh, okay. Well, check them out on that.
I've been getting in the TikTok game.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm,
I feel like Burgh Bus is very good for TikTok. Like it catches your
yeah.
eye immediately.
Yeah, we've been
I agree.
trying. We've been trying. I'm a
It's-
35-year-old lady with a baby, and I'm, just trying my best here.
But like, I think it's not necessarily
good idea.
easy to make a school bus look cool, and it does. Like,
Yeah.
it makes you want to go on that.
I agree.
The
So
first
sick.
school bus I've ever wanted to get on.
Yeah.
you guys gotta
Facts.
come on.
Yeah.
Yes,
We're gonna
Oh
absolutely.
yeah,
have to.
no, I agree.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of fun.
We do
the
have. We
vibe.
could. Yeah.
And we're like fully equipped with like karaoke, so people have been getting down on that. Like, it's
I've been feeling
It's
karaoke
like a lot
recently.
of music and dancing, and then
Yes.
we interact with people on the street. We have bubble guns now,
Oh,
which is a huge hit.
Shay, why are you biting your lips now? You're so excited.
My
Bubble gun.
I can't speak. I
Why would I
quit,
bite
dude.
my light?
I can't speak. I can't feel my left arm. I'm like fucking passing out.
Do we need to alert someone?
Why does everything smell like toast?
Oh, that's a myth, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes,
Is
it
it?
is. Yeah.
I really always thought it was legit, and I work in medical.
Oh no.
I was like, I don't know. A couple of years ago, I was like, "Oh, cool, I'm having a stroke." But no, I looked. I
breakfast.
googled it. I doom scrolled, and it's a myth.
That's good to know.
That is
Good to
actually
know.
good.
Yeah,
To know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
That is good to know.
Yeah, I think it's more like your like face starts to like sag.
Yeah.
You know, the
can't
more
speak.
serious
Yeah.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
noticeable.
You don't just smell breakfast.
Oh God, that's my worst fear.
So, Danny,
Same.
do you want to
Yes.
do a little bit of news, Kat? Do you want to hang out? And Danny has some news, and we're going
sure.
to talk about that for a little bit.
Definitely.
All right.
And she has her own song, so
I do.
I'm excited for
So
Kat
good.
to hear it.
The vibe brings me a lot of joy.
I love that. That's beautiful.
The vibe. Thank you. The vibe. Please stop.
It's a vibe. Please stop. Will absolutely be a
You're ruining
perfect
my
sound
moment.
drop.
You're ruining it.
Please stop.
All right. Top stories, everyone. Taco Bell successfully pressured Taco John, which, side note, is a fast food chain. Did not know that.
Oh, Taco John.
Taco John.
Okay.
Taco John's where the hook. Yeah.
Where are they located?
I don't know. I think
Not here.
not here.
Yeah.
I did like a quick Wikipedia just to see what it was, and then I moved on. So
Looks tasty.
they're apparently famous for potatoes that they have.
Idaho.
Maybe.
There you go.
That's what Taco John sounds
Taco
like
John.
he would be. Yeah.
I just want to make sure it wasn't a person.
John has potatoes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you've made sure because at first I thought you were saying that was a person.
Right. I wasn't, got to do
Taco
some
John.
investigative work.
Yeah.
But anyway,
More than one.
There was a guy drafted in the NFL like a couple years ago named Taco Charleston or something like that. The Steelers signed him for like a year. Yeah.
Taco.
Taco.
Good old taco.
Oh,
Miss that
Taco,
guy.
man.
Do miss that guy.
R.I.P. Taco.
Yeah. So wait, Taco Bell, they did what to Taco
Okay,
John?
so back on track. They pressured Taco John into dropping its long-held trademark of the phrase Taco Tuesday. So this fast food chain
That was Taco John's?
trademarked Taco Tuesday. So T-Bell couldn't do anything with it. But T-Bell, they are for the people. Direct quote. It should be freely available to all who make, sell, eat, and celebrate tacos.
Agreed. Are we
How do you just own two words together?
Yeah, that doesn't.
don't know.
I don't. Everybody does a Taco
I mean, if
Tuesday.
it's Pittsburgh Penguins, okay, maybe I understand you trademarked that. Taco Tuesday, how do you get that?
I don't know. I mean, I guess you can trademark anything.
I guess so.
But I don't know why they would let that go through. I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
That seems insane.
Maybe
But I guess
everybody
Everybody
Early.
does a Taco
Everybody
Tuesday.
does.
Also-
like, Applebee's has
Yeah.
Taco
You would be-
Tuesday.
you would be suing
Applebee's.
everybody.
Right.
You're like,
How many
Everyone.
millions of times have you heard the term Taco Tuesday, and how many times have you heard Taco John's? Like, there's no way.
Sounds like
That was for
sounds
sure.
like an underwear company.
It does.
Like,
Yeah.
Never in my life have I ever heard of Taco John
No.
Yeah.
or John's
don't want to eat too many tacos though, because you might soil
Yeah.
yourself in your Taco John's.
and your
Yeah.
Taco John's.
The run of the Taco John's, which is no
Never
good.
trust a fart. Also,
No.
Never, man.
Side note.
when you're over
facts.
35, never trust a fart.
I feel like when you're over 25, trust a fart.
I feel like it's better to just not trust them. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
just
me.
Don't. Maybe
Yeah.
just don't.
Don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the it's the risk reward factor, and it's so tilted, man. And I think it skews more when you get older because it's not as easy. Maybe
It's more of a
I don't know.
gamble.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, for sure.
That's my guess, Shay. I'm not an expert. You
I
seem to
support your
disagree.
guess.
Oh, do you? Okay.
I support you and your guest.
I say never support a fart or trust a fart, and I agree. I agree with Kat. I don't support him or trust him.
We fully support farts. We just do not.
We're
trust
pro fart,
Yeah.
pro fart, but we don't trust him.
Support him.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Oh my
It's
God!
like
hurry
every
up before
politician
Chris's
ever.
brain
Right.
turns
I
to
know.
mush.
We have a little bit
gonna
of time
start-
to
I
work
have
with
to
here.
support one, but I don't trust
We
any.
have a window.
His brain's gonna start oozing out of his ears
Yeah,
at
man.
this point.
I
my
can't
God.
speak.
Oh dear.
Okay, we're gonna get
Yeah,
through
let's
these.
Let's get
Taco
going.
farts.
Farts 2024.
I heard that if you smell a taco fart, it's because you're having a stroke.
Oh.
A lot of people know that. Also a myth, huh? This has
Went
been
on
a learning
Wiki,
experience.
found out. No go.
God. Okay. On to the next one.
Please. That was a success.
A spectator at the Tour de France caused a 20 bike pile up by trying to take a selfie. This man went out and tried to take a selfie during the Tour de France and just domino effect.
Yeah.
20 bikers down.
So wait, was this a cyclist who was doing this or a bystander?
A bystander.
Oh,
They were not amused.
no.
A by layer at that point after he got
How
run
did they
over.
not just like?
This man may not be alive right now.
That's what I
I don't
mean.
know because I feel like that's like committing like the ultimate like crime. Like literally.
That guy's going to ruin it for everybody. Then there's going to be a barrier of 10 feet between the Tour de France and the people there. And then it's...
Yeah.
Also, who cares about, like, what's the difference between there and there?
There, right,
Take your
exactly.
selfie. And who doesn't see that guy? I don't know. Like, who cares that you're at the
also
Tour de
that.
France?
You are to be able to
I
hold
have-
up.
I haven't even heard of it since Lance Armstrong retired.
I know.
Whatever.
I forgot all about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a 20 bike pile up.
I don't know. How does that
Wow.
even work? I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about cycling rules or anything. Like, how do they...
So my brother did cycling for a while, so like I know a little bit about it, but not much. Like
So
I
did-
basically I was forced to go to races, so, like I went to races. But like if you think about it, like if one hits another, then you just continue to
Oh,
hit
no,
the
I
next
get that. But,
cyclist.
like, do they just chalk it up to, like, that's part of the game? Or is it, like, everybody needs to freeze and there's a pause? Or...
So it did say that all cyclists completed the race. So I don't know if they stopped it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming maybe to keep
I
it
feel
fair,
like at
but I
that
don't
point,
know.
They should have had to stop it because it wasn't like a
Maybe
the
it was the
cyclist's
cyclist father that took the selfie. I don't know why I picked father, but it's the least likely. But somebody they knew went out, took the selfie. Now, 20 people, they're not catching the guy in third place or second. Who knows
Yeah,
where they
facts.
are? Maybe it was an inside job.
Really?
Whole conspiracy.
So I think they should have to freeze everybody because I don't know, any outside kind of thing. That's, I don't know, cycling, Shay. I don't know. You're looking at me like you're in
'cause
disgust with the idea.
The only thing you said when you said freeze was everybody clap your hands.
All right. And you say I have ADD when I talk to you, man. Okay.
And I'm staring at you singing this song. I didn't hear
We,
anything you
yeah,
said
I
after
saw
freeze.
you, man.
Just gone.
Well, I'm like, I'm
so sorry.
The
talking.
window.
I'm talking about Tour de France, thinking like you're like listening. I'm like, are you dead? Like, there's nothing behind your eyes there. And now that I know it was everybody clapping. Okay, cool. I'm so glad. That's perfect, man.
Just waiting for the perfect moment.
Oh my God.
But I guess now I know how it feels when people talk to me.
Yeah, there you go.
Somebody says one thing, and I'm like, they don't even know how that relates to Mighty Ducks 2. I can't wait to tell them.
I just want them to stop talking so I can tell them how this relates.
You know, Connie and Guy at that point, they weren't together, but at the end of the movie, they were. And
Never mind.
Spiral.
Movie,
it's
though.
about Gunnar Stahl. Gunnar Stahl, I've said this in many an episode, but if this is the first time you're listening, if you're a Burgh Bus fan, you're just listening for the first time, spoiler alert, Gunnar Stahl in D2 is also the same guy as Scooter, the goalie for the varsity team in D3.
Oh,
Wow.
They're in
my
the same
God.
universe, but it's the same actor.
Mind blown.
Yep.
Danny, number 3.
Oh my God. Well, speaking of movies,
This is the king of
Barbenheimer.
the segue.
yeah.
Barbenheimer.
Which movie did I see over the weekend?
Kat, what do you say?
I'm gonna go Barbie.
Guys, I saw Oppenheimer. Shocking. I was waiting for it.
Wow.
It was a toss-up.
Shay.
I do really want to see the Barbie movie, but I had to make a decision, and Oppenheimer was the decision.
It doesn't seem...
Told you.
I know.
I like my. It seems more of like Friday night. You want a happier movie than a sadder movie. I'd rather watch Oppenheimer at my house when it comes out. I'd rather watch Barbie in the theater.
That's
what
fair.
this guy thinks.
It is
mean,
at
I
the
get it.
drive-in right now, so I might do that tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
I think I maybe need to see it,
Yeah.
but I highly
how do you
recommend.
feel?
I loved it. Highly
Yeah.
recommend. It's a long fucking movie, so
Yeah.
just be prepared. Don't have any liquids an hour beforehand, for real.
Okay.
Because you don't want to miss anything too. If you miss something, I feel like you'll miss like key points of the movie.
Yeah.
Because every key point like
That's why
is in that film.
people can't watch movies with me because I get irritated when they don't pay attention the way that I think they should. About like if I'm like, you
agree.
need to watch this movie with me, it's so good, and then I see you on your phone while we're watching
Oh, I
this
don't
scene,
watch-
I'm
I
like,
don't
I'm gonna
pull your
murder
phone
you.
out.
I don't watch movies like if it's a movie I'm really into
Yeah.
and you've never seen it, we're not like I want you to watch it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But do it on your own time and then let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Because that's how I am. I'm like, oh my God, this part. Like
Right.
Yeah.
Now, are you a talker like during the movie?
heck no.
Okay,
I
good.
don't I'm not I'm
Worried me
not
there for a
very
second.
quiet.
Okay,
very
me too.
quiet.
I am silent. How about
Same.
you guys? Are you talkers?
I'm
Okay.
tuned in. Yep.
Okay, good.
No
We're
words.
all on the same page.
yeah, no words, no
Big
nothing.
relief.
Nothing
Watch the
worse.
movie.
I would get angry if somebody talked to me.
No,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
what? Like my dad will do that. He'll like look and like giggle and like try to have like a conversation about like what just happened. I'm like, eyes
Shut
front,
up.
brother.
I,
Eyes
wa-
front.
I watch every
Focus.
movie like I'm going to be quizzed on it like immediately after. Like I focused on it and
Yeah.
I'm always afraid like I'm going to miss something. But I also like I can't watch a movie if it comes on TV and it's 3 minutes in. I'm not going to watch it.
No.
Not that anybody watches a movie that comes on TV anymore. But
Yeah, well,
like,
no, but I know what
yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
My mom had me and my niece watch a movie and she was like, oh my God, remember this part. Don't fucking say that.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Why would you
Yeah.
say that? I hate this movie. It's the worst movie I've ever seen in my whole life now. Just
There's
because
nothing.
you said that.
There's nothing I
Yeah.
hate more than when somebody ruins part of a movie or a show. Like I
Just
will
remember
not
that.
No.
talk to you for the
I have
rest of
some
my
friends
life.
who are like into like spoilers.
Oh,
and
no.
want to like read the like full review, like
Yeah.
full spoiler about movies before they see it, and they like love that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She like I have a really close friend who's like that's like what she does, and I'm like I couldn't live my life that
I've
way.
never met
No.
anybody like that.
Yeah, they exist.
Do they like to
She's
like guess and be like, I
wild.
bet you this happens, and then where they're right, they feel satisfied? Because I definitely feel like I knew somebody like that. They would like look at stuff like when there were like all these TV show conspiracies with like Game of Thrones or whatever, or they'd read the books or something and be like, this is probably what's gonna happen. Don't tell me, man. I can't read. I watched the show. I'm waiting 2 years.
I can't read.
I can't read.
Yeah, man, let me be disappointed in 2 years for when they ruined the last season by shoving everything together in 7 episodes or whatever.
I like doing that in books.
I'm not spiteful.
I'll get halfway through and I'm like, if it doesn't end this way, I'll be pissed. But I'm pretty sure this is how it's gonna end.
Do you skip ahead and look?
Oh my God, I could never.
Okay,
in my
good.
life.
Oh, okay. Good.
I would-
That's even worse. That's
Yeah.
worse than the movie. thing.
Whenever I start getting like really into the book,
Yeah.
I'll like have to cover.
Yes.
They just
try
go.
to go over there. I'm like, okay, it's getting juicy. Like something's gonna happen.
And
I kind of know.
especially if there's the conversation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know how they do like the him, her, like.
Yeah.
And you just look down and you see that one word that just told you everything, and you're like, it makes me so insane. Like I
the struggle
can't.
is real.
They literally have to make those like something that covers your
They
whole
probably do.
all your pages, and you can just pull it down. As
They
you
do
go
because
line by
that's the
line.
kind of thing I need to be able to read the lines. You just pull it down and it underlines it, man.
Yes.
Just put a note card over it. That's what I learned.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Little bouncing ball.
That'll make me
that
feel
goes
like I'm a
back.
junior in high school again.
Yeah.
The bouncing smiley face cookie or whatever. What was the
That was
story?
so great.
Oh,
Oppenheimer.
see Oppenheimer.
Okay.
I
You
actually want to
recommend
see it
it?
again.
Oh.
I want to see it again. I really liked it. So I'm not going to say anything about it, but
Have you ever seen a movie multiple times in the theater?
no.
Have you, Kat?
I have
Oh?
Chicago. I saw like probably 4 or 5 times
In theater.
Yeah, in the theater. Like I don't know why. I was like 15 or 16 at the time.
Yeah.
And like me and my friends were like super into musicals, and,
Yeah.
and we did. So.
Shay, have you ever seen
I was
Is that
thinking
the
about it.
only
I don't
movie
think
you
so.
saw multiple times, Kat?
I want to say yes. Like I was not one of the Titanic.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I saw Muppets from Space twice, just because I went with 2 different people. But like, that's such
That sounds
fucking
right. Yeah,
stupid
okay.
random movie. Actually, it's a good movie if you say Ray Liotta's in it, man. It's so random. There's some good, but Muppets from Space, yeah,
Muppets.
probably not as good as Chicago. But isn't John C. Reilly in Chicago?
I think so.
He's like the what's the song?
It's been a long.
What's the see-through cellophane?
Oh.
Mr. Cellophane? Is that a song in Chicago, or am I
I don't
thinking?
know. It's been so long.
Okay. Well, I don't even know why I'm saying this. Okay, never mind.
It was Catherine Zeta-Jones.
I never saw it. I don't know why.
Can't even.
I know
can't
this
even tell you
scene.
who else was in it. I'm gonna have to go do a deep dive.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch it when you get home.
Anyway,
Never seen that.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy a musical, so that's surprising for
good
me.
one. It's a good one.
All right. Well, we'll have to check it out, man. Shay, I'm happy to have you back.
I'm happy to be back, and
Yeah?
I'm back for the next 2 weeks.
I know. It's even better, man. We have what? We have Addie next week. We have
Yes.
Brandon and Michelle the week after. Pittsburgh Foodie Girls. So, Danny, happy to have you back as well. Kat, can you tell everybody one more time where they can find all Burgh Bus related things?
At Burgh Bus across all social media platforms, and www.burghbus.com to learn more and buy tickets.
Absolutely.
Ian's on the bus.
Yeah, absolutely.
I definitely want to do it.
Please
Yeah.
do.
And you
all go.
you have such good people and comedians on there. Everybody
do. We've
that's been
got-
on there
yeah,
we've had on, and they're all super solid people.
We've got a great group, and we're really lucky. Something for everybody, and we're having a good time.
Yeah.
So check us out.
Yeah, absolutely. Kat, thank you so much for taking the time to come on here. I'm very excited to finally get to meet you.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. This
I
has been
was
super
telling
fun.
them
Thank
earlier,
you.
I'm like, I just didn't really think about there being like an owner.
Yeah.
Like when I see like all
Somebody
the
has to
like
do all the work.
Nesby and Matt Light and all of them like promoted, I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's just
okay,
their
like,
it's just their bus.
yeah, like, it's
They
a,
have this driver,
Yeah.
and they just like
That-
roll
like,
around.
I don't-
And,
you ever just
right?
like look at something and you really just don't dissect it.
I
You're just
know,
like,
you
oh,
don't.
that's how that works, and that's a whatever.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, I know.
That's
like
kind of how I did with the.
before we became business owners, that's how we would operate too. Like you don't necessarily think about like the behind the scenes
Yeah.
with
No.
something, which
No.
is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
You know? Like
Yeah, because the moment
As
you
it
do,
should be.
you dive deep.
Yeah.
And you start really thinking about shit.
yeah. So
So
why am I here again? Why am I like getting my
Yeah.
shit? No, Burgh doesn't have an owner.
Eric Nesby. That's who it
Eric
is.
Nesby. Yeah.
But
Chris is right.
there's Eric right there. All right. But for Danny Kaufman, which I meant to tell you, and I swear I'm going to wrap this up in a second. I saw Kaufman on 2 different trucks on my way in.
Did you?
I saw it once, and I was like, that's weird. And then I saw it again immediately. Separate businesses.
family heritage.
I
Are you
guess
related
so.
to the Kaufmans of like Kaufman's?
Kaufman's? Like the
building
department store?
And like,
I don't think so.
no,
It's embarrassing how little I know about my family.
you gotta.
I need to do some research.
So do I. Don't worry.
I know nothing.
Me neither.
So like the Kaufman family who owned Kaufman's department store, right? They were the ones who like owned the Falling Water house, the Frank Lloyd Wright.
Oh, really?
So they like commissioned Frank Lloyd Wright to build that house for them, the Kaufman family. Yeah, that was like their like summer home.
That's
Oh.
cool.
Yeah.
I was just over in that area. They have like treetop dining at some
Yes.
place, and we went to dinner there. It was awesome.
Oh,
it's
how
super
was it?
cool.
Was it cool?
Yeah, it was good. They did like a 5 or 6 course meal.
Yeah.
It was super good.
I just
They-
saw that advertised recently. I was like, that looks really cool.
Yeah, it's a cool experience. It's one of those things that they were like, "Would you go again?" It was kind of pricey. It was cool though. It was. I definitely recommend going once
Yeah.
and checking out the whole vibe. But it was a good experience. The food was really good too, so I definitely recommend it. But
Yeah, so Danny, you could be related to those people.
I mean, I could
you
be.
could be an heiress
My
to the
gosh.
Kaufman fortune.
I got an
really could
email
be.
today that
Need
said
to do some research.
Ew.
I
do
had
23andMe.
somebody died and left me $320 million. If you're gonna try to scam somebody, pick like a reasonable, pick $75,000,
Yeah.
or less, 15
Yeah.
grand, or 2,000. I'll sign something for 2,000. 320 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not.
It's,
Got a low ball.
it's not my family. No,
Yeah.
no.
They
little
probably,
shady.
The sad thing is they probably get some people though.
They
Yeah.
really
Oh,
do.
for
Yeah.
sure. Out there
I agree.
scamming.
Basically, I'm a millionaire. That's what I'm saying, guys.
Okay.
Perfect.
I
but
might be. I don't know.
You might
We'll
be.
find out.
That one.
Just remember, I'm you guys' friend, okay?
Okay.
'Cause I'm not a millionaire.
But you are the mother of raccoons, and that's what you're meant to be, Shay. But thank you so much for coming back. Danny, it's nice seeing you. Shay, Kat, it's very nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming on. Make sure you follow Burgh Bus on social media. Follow Poor Man's Podcast on social media. Definitely subscribe and tell your friends, please. And thank you for listening. Let's see, Brandon or Addie next week, and then Brandon. So definitely tune in. And like I said, subscribe, and thank you so much for listening.
All I'm going to say is I'm so happy
Yeah.
that I was allowed to be part of your day.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. We hope you had a good time. If you did, be sure to subscribe to the show to catch the latest episodes and share with your friends. We can't promise not to embarrass you. And if you just can't get enough, follow us on Instagram at Poor Man's Podcast 412, Twitter at Poor Man's Pod 412, and Facebook. This is Pittsburgh's own Poor Man's Podcast signing off. See you next week.
In my opinion, that sucked. Woo! Woo! Poor Man's Podcast, best podcast in Pittsburgh.
Straight cash, homie.